Welcome back. New changes continue to come to the Arena Football League and the Marshals seemingly every day now. The team took a shot in the side in more ways than one following last weekend's forfeited game against Billings. Players sat out because they had only been paid $250 out of the $1,000 per game that's promised in their contract. In the days since, a multitude of announcements have come from the league and from the Marshals. Most notably on Friday, half of Rapid City's roster left the team because they were told their wages wouldn't exceed $250 a game moving forward. On Monday, before any of this happened, I sat down with former Marshals players Tim Lucas and Brian Villanueva to hear their side of the story and to learn what made them go about last weekend's game against Billings the way they did.
We'll do anything to play this game, and we'll believe anyone that tells us, really good things. So the more that we started seeing the cracks in the walls and some of the things that seems like they were getting ignored by a lot of people, the more it became apparent that we had to act on it.
Marshals players started brainstorming how they wanted to send a message several days before last Saturday's game. While it remains unclear what exactly those conversations looked like between players in private, it's known that the timing of their actions were deliberate.
Things were getting dragged out previous weeks, and we wanted to make sure that, decisions were made, quicker, and that was part of the strategy. If it was truly about making sure that we were taking care of the players, then I felt like there would have been a game played, honestly.
Players wholeheartedly believed that team ownership would meet their requests and pay them in full before kickoff against the Outlaws. That did not happen. The Marshals wanted to make a statement loud and clear, and the end result was felt by their peers across the league.
A lot of the guys were proud that we stepped up and that we, stuck together as a team to write a message to the entire league.
Had we not done it in that way, I don't think it wouldn't have been felt as strong.
Although players thought that not playing was the right move, ownership believed otherwise. Forfeiting the game against Billings put the franchise in a, quote, really uncomfortable financial position, according to Marshals co-owner Wes Johnson.
Wes usually tells us how much time he spends with this organization, and knowing that there's not a lot of personnel or resources in the building, I know that they both are working extremely hard on it.
Looking back on all of this, Lucas is happy he came to South Dakota. Just thinks that if he would have done some more research, some of these issues wouldn't have come as a surprise.
I wish I would have dug a little bit further into some of the people who are at the very top running the AFL, just for my own peace of mind. But as far as having regrets, I don't have any regrets.
Since these interviews, as we reported on Tuesday, league owners unanimously voted to appoint Jeff Fisher to interim commissioner. Fisher is a former NFL head coach and serves as the president of operations for the Nashville Cats. This move pushes out former league commissioner Lee Hutton. Next week and right here on Coda News, we'll hear from Chris Chetty of G6 Sports, the ownership group that acquired the league's licensing, and the latest from Marshals co-owner Wes Johnson.